His reaction will give us a clue to his intentions.
Yes, Master.
Alright. Now, the Amazing Spider-Man films. Before, when I was growing up, I was not a fan of replacements. Especially replacing Tobey Maguire with a new guy. Like, I couldn't stand Andrew Garfield. Then after that, years changed and he grew on me. Last year when he grew on me. Especially when this other guy replaced him, Tom Holland. Now he is the worst Spider-Man. I do not like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. His character is not good. He's like Mr. Magoo to Spider-Man, and he almost killed almost everybody on the. Oh, no, let's not talk about that right now. You know what? Screw it. He almost killed everybody on a boat. In that one part when he was fighting, he was trying to stop Vulture and Shocker. He almost got everyone killed. Spider-Man will never do something like that. Iron Man had the right to take away all this stuff away from him, even though Spider-Man should make his own stuff, his own webs, instead of getting him to make stuff for him. That's pathetic. Spider-Man don't do stuff like that. But anyways, we're talking about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, not Tom Holland's. So, yeah, he grew on me, Andrew Garfield. Later on, he grew on me, and I liked the Amazing Spider-Man 1 movie. I liked it. It was actually kind of underrated. And I actually had the DVD of the Amazing Spider-Man film. Emma Stone did pretty good too, playing a scientist, Gwen Stacy. I think she was a scientist, right? I think so. She did a pretty good job. I liked her in that movie. Also, you know, who played her father as a cop. I forgot what his name was. He was from Rescue Me. Dennis Leary. Yeah, Dennis Leary. He played a father. He was a cop. He didn't like Peter or even Spider-Man. Couldn't stand him. Because he's trouble. Which, basically, the second movie, he gets Emma Stone killed. That's right. The biggest superhero of all time gets Gwen Stacy killed. He couldn't even save her. She just falls to her death. That's pathetic. You don't see, even Tom Holland never did something like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tom Holland. I'm not like defending him, but he didn't lose freaking Zendaya. He didn't get her killed. Well, yet. I mean, a third movie that would happen. Who knows? But anyways, yeah, it's like, well, what is that about? That's one of the issues of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 I had. Like, that's like pretty stupid. He couldn't save Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy. Are you kidding me? No, that was pathetic. I think they should have kept her alive. I guess I understand why they did that, because Mary Jane was supposed to come back in the third movie, and she's played by Shailene Woodley. And I don't like Shailene Woodley as an actress. She's just very bland. Her acting is like stale to me. It's just, I'm just not crazy about her. Yeah, she's attractive, but her acting is not that good. I see better white actresses than her. She's just not good. I'd rather have Kristen Dunst than have her. You know, I'm not crazy about Kristen Dunst that much. You know, she's attractive also, but still. Shailene Woodley's not that good of an actress. She doesn't fit Mary Jane. Plus, she's gotta be like really attractive to be Mary Jane also. That's the thing. But I guess the director don't understand that. And the director is Mark Webb. Get it? The last name is Webb. Just like, you know, Spider-Man shoots spider webs. I find that funny. His last name is Webb. So yeah, he directed this and the first movie. And he's alright what he does. Oh, see, there's a spider hanging from the fucking ceiling. I got a smack in my hand. Is that brown or... freaking spiders in this house. Here we just smack that. But anyways... yeah, so let's talk about how would I fix this movie? How would I fix it? One of the main problems is, here's a big issue they should get rid of. Harry Osborn. Why would they bring him back in this movie? Why? Why? Because Peter needs a friend? I don't get it. Why is he here? He has no purpose being in this movie. He has no purpose. He has no. He's pointless. Just like Topher Grace's Venom was pointless. He is just as pointless as Topher Grace's Venom. I swear. This movie reminds me of Spider-Man 3. But this movie's like less goofier from Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 had like emo Peter dancing around the streets, shaking his arms around and slapping his hand in the air and shaking his crotch while he humping the air. That's what I should say. And making all these quotes telling Mr. Dakovich, "You don't get your rent, you fix this damn door." Shouting at him. And that movie became a big meme. Making Bully Maguire videos on YouTube, like a whole bunch of them. People make jokes that he bullies everybody, every type of film. Even probably romance films too. I wouldn't be surprised in a porn, bullying porn people too. But anyways, yeah, that's one of the issues. Dane DeHaan's Harry Osborn. Why is he even there? But why? I don't understand why his character even there. The character ain't even made. Dane DeHaan, I'm not really crazy about him as an actor. I mean, he's alright. I'm just not really crazy about him. Or I haven't seen him lately in movies. I haven't seen him lately. I wonder what happened to that guy. He's okay. It's just I'm not really crazy about him. His character was so pointless. Like, why is he should even be in this movie? They should cut him out immediately. You know who should have been in this movie? Shocker. Shocker should have been in this movie. Because guess what? You got Electro, who also electricity. And you have Shocker, who does electricity stuff. Maybe they had them work together and take out Spider-Man. Now that movie would have been badass. That would have been awesome. Both people that does electricity stuff and try to shoot Spider-Man down. And they work together as a team to take him out. Now that would have been awesome. But the reason they went with Harry Osborn. Like, well, why? Green Goblin again? We dealt with that already in the first Spider-Man movie, and that was enough already. William Dafoe did great. So they bring it back again with Dane DeHaan? No, get out of here with that. That was like really dumb doing that. Yeah, and Shocker, just get Bokeem Woodbine to be Shocker, like he was in not Amazing Spider-Man, Homecoming. Yeah, I like Bokeem Woodbine in Homecoming. He did a pretty good job. Like, he should have been Amazing Spider-Man 2 instead of Homecoming. Oh god. Another pointless character in this movie they should have been taken out of this movie was Rhino. He has to be the worst character in this movie. Paul Giamatti plays Rhino, and that was like really goofy and silly. Why would they get Paul Giamatti to play Rhino? Rhino in the comic book was big as hell. He was like really gigantic, and he had this real animal rhino suit. He didn't have some robotic thing like Paul Giamatti's character did. And that was like really pathetic, because I remember in the comic books he actually had a real rhino suit on. He had no robotic thing on. He was actually in the suit. He wasn't in a robotic suit, which it wasn't at the end of this film, which is really stupid. So yeah, they should have cut out that fake Rhino, cut him out, and definitely cut out Harry Osborn. He should not be in this movie. Those two should have not been in this movie. It's like the director of the first movie was like, you know, I forgot all about Harry Osborn. You know, let's just put him in the second movie. You know, that'd be a smarter idea. I just do that. I forgot all about Harry Osborn. Let's put him in the second movie. Let's do that. I forgot all about that character. So that's what he did. Which I thought, why? Leave that alone. Leave that in the Tobey Maguire universe. Don't put it in here with some totally different guy. Which, you know, hey, James Franco did a better job playing Harry Osborn than him, so. But anyways, yeah. Also, another issue I had a problem with this movie they should have got rid of is Jamie Foxx's character, Electro. Why I have a problem with that is because he plays a nerd in the beginning before he became Electro, a dork. I've seen so many movies do that already. There was a Batman Returns? So that's what it's called? Batman Returns with Michelle Pfeiffer. Remember, she was a nerd before she became Catwoman? There's way other movies that did the same thing too. Why do they keep pulling that whole nerd thing over and over again? I don't want to keep doing that. Another movie like Wonder Woman 1984 with Kristen Wiig before she became Cheetah Girl or something, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, I don't understand that. Why do you keep pulling that same cliche gimmick? They keep doing the same thing. How you make him a normal character, like a normal guy, instead of making a nerd with glasses and his hair all screwed up? It's like Jamie Foxx is playing an Living Color character again. Like he's playing his comedy show again, the Jamie Foxx show all over again. It makes no sense. That should have been cut out too. The whole nerd gimmick should have been cut out. Another part should have been out. But I do really enjoy Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, how he jokes around in this movie. I really love the jokes he played as Spider-Man in this movie. It's really funny. The stuff he says in this movie is like really funny. Especially the final fight with Electro. That's like really funny jokes in that movie. Electro's like doing all these, you know, these music noises with the wires and stuff, like brr, brr, brr. I'm like, this is like a PS1 Spider-Man game. It like reminds me of that. That's like one of my favorite parts of the movie. That's that and the part where he pants Rhino. That was pretty funny. He's like whistling the song like. That was pretty funny. But everything else is like he couldn't save Emma Stone in time because he wasn't fast enough to save her the webs. Because I think Green Goblin like pushed her down there or something like that, and he had to save her the web, and she fell to her death. That was pathetic. Like, really? Well, just like Dennis Leary said, he can't even. It was bad to be around her. That's the reason why he wanted to be around his daughter. That's one of the reasons. He gets her killed. That's another bad writing. All that stuff should have been cut out. They should have kept Emma Stone alive. I don't care. I don't think they needed a Mary Jane in this movie. I mean, in the third one. If there was a third one, I don't think we needed a Mary Jane. I don't think. Especially they're going to cast the chick from Divergent, which those are pretty bad movies. Oh god, those movies are really bad. There's like 3 of them. I think there are 4 of them. Oh my god, there's like a lot of those. There's like really bad films. It was trying to be like The Hunger Games or something. I don't know what it was trying to be like. Some kind of knockoff of that. Shailene Woodley. They should have got someone else to be Mary Jane, or to make Spider-Man 3. If it did exist, they should have got someone that actually would work for the film. Actually looks really hot, like Emma Stone was in, you know, make Spider-Man 1 and 2. Well, I am glad they didn't make a third one. I think it would have been worse than the second one. Oh god, it would have been really bad. I wonder what the villain would have been in the third movie of the Amazing Spider-Man 3. I'm kind of curious about that. I want to look real quick before I like stop this review. I'm curious. Oh yeah, and also they got Electro and Green Goblin working together. I'm like, why? They're pulling the same thing like Spider-Man 3. They got 2 villains working together. It's the same crap again. They have 2 villains working together to take out Spider-Man. Why they pull the same thing? It's like Mark Webb is like the big fan of Spider-Man 3 or something. So that's like the director Mark Webb is a big fan or something of that movie, Spider-Man 3. You know what? Maybe I'll take some ideas from Spider-Man 3 and just make the 2 villains work together and take out Spider-Man. Let's do the same thing again. Oh my god. I don't know why they do that. So the original title was called The Amazing Spider-Man 2 Rise of Electro. That would have been a good title too, but they didn't win with that though. Yeah, like I said, they really screwed up Electro. Like, Electro should have been more... Even the fight the first fight between Electro was pretty bad. I don't think the fight between Electro wasn't that good the first time they fought him. First time Spider-Man fought Electro wasn't that good of a fight. The second fight was better. But the whole thing with this freaking Rhino and the other guys, just why do they even have him there if they're not gonna do him right? Rhino's supposed to be big as shit. He wants to be a gigantic monster, like destroying the whole city, causing havoc, exploding everything. He has a big rhino horn, knocking everything down. That's how he's supposed to be. But no, he got this scrawny, fat guinea pig played by Paul Giamatti. I like Paul Giamatti, but they could have got somebody else, like someone actually muscular and wears the real Rhino suit. That's not a robotic suit. For God's sakes, like, can they do anything right from the comics? That's what really got me upset about that movie when I came out that time. I was like, I'm not watching this. Well, I didn't watch the first one either because I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan of, you know, Andrew Garfield. That's one of all the reasons. Yeah, I can't find it. Tell me in the comments who would have been the next villain for maybe Spider-Man 3. Just tell me who would have been that the director wanted to be. Because I don't know, I couldn't really find anything for that. Only the Sam Raimi stuff only. Yeah, it's just this movie really stinks. The only thing that was good is jokes. And that final fight was Electro. That's it. It's just, I don't know what were they doing with this movie. I don't know what kind of drugs this director was on, but there's so many issues they could have got rid of and made it better. Like having Electro and Shocker work together to take out Spider-Man. And they're both about like electricity and stuff. That would have been awesome. Electro and Shocker work together to take out Spider-Man. Instead of Electro and Green Goblin. That's stupid. It's like Sandman and Venom work together to take out Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3. That's how dumb it is. Those two did not work together. It's like, come on now, really? Electro and Shocker were way better teammates than Electro, Green Goblin, or Sandman or Venom. That was like really dumb. Should have left it as one villain, like it was in Spider-Man 1 and 2. When you had Green Goblin in the first movie, just one villain. And the second movie is just Doc Ock. Like, if you want to do it right, making two villains team up together, have the right villains team up together. Don't put, like, two guys don't work together. Just don't do that. If they don't have the right chemistry, don't do that. That's how these directors just don't care how to write a movie or based off a comic book. There's like, they don't know how to do it. Especially when they put freaking Rhino in here. Get Paul Giamatti to play Rhino. Like I said, I like Paul Giamatti, but he sucked ass as Rhino. He does not fit the character. He's too short. He's not big. He's big in chubby way, but not in muscular way. So that was a big issue. He should have been not in this movie. I don't know what the director was thinking of, but budget problems. This movie have a lot of budget, so he should got a big muscular guy in that Rhino animal suit. So terrorizing the whole city, like destroying every car, everything, every building, like he does in the comic book and the first video game, PS1 version. When he actually comic book accurate. Hopefully sooner or later they're gonna have a Spider-Man movie with what's his name? Andrew Garfield and the other guy. What's this fucking? Oops. From the Venom movie. Tom Hardy. Here we go. Tom Hardy. Sorry, it took me a while to think. Tom Hardy. If we get Tom Hardy and Andrew Garfield, that should have been made Spider-Man 3. Him going against Tom Hardy's Venom. And a lot of people don't like the first movie. I never watched it either, so it came out a while ago. I still never watched it. The second one's coming out in October of next month. So I don't. Hopefully he's good because they got freaking Woody Harrelson to play Carnage. This is Carnage's first debut in a live action movie, so they got him playing Cletus for some reason. Cletus Cassidy. I'm like, why can't him play Cletus? I understand me Woody Harrelson looks like a whack job, it acts like a whack job, but you know, you can find someone that actually does act crazy. I don't know, who knows? Maybe he did a pretty good job. I had to go somewhere that's iconic. See one of him. Oh god, I just hope this is. Being Venom 2 is gonna be a really good film. Who knows? Could be wrong. I don't know. I didn't watch the first one. A lot of people said it stinked. It's like PU to people. But like I said, they should really did something better with this movie. Said all that stuff they had in there that should have been cut out.